Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of 12 Rounds TV. This is my amateur boxing sport commentary channel here on YouTube. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. This is a new channel, and we talk about boxing sport, all the fights, preferably Mayweather versus Pacquiao as we get closer to May 2nd and to the mega bout, mega fight. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the ESPN episode Mayweather Mindset video that came on a few minutes ago. I watched it, and you guys ought to watch it too. It's about Mayweather and the interview with Stephen A. Smith. So, in the beginning of the video, obviously Stephen A. Smith and Mayweather driving and talking about basketball, LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, and that obviously Stephen A. Smith was saying something like that Jordan is the best basketball player ever lived. And Mayweather obviously said that, you know what, no, you know, he's one of the greatest, but he's not the best. You guys ought to watch it. But anyway, Stephen A. Smith's interview with Floyd Mayweather Jr. was all questions, obviously regarding about Manny Pacquiao fight. And as far as he says, as far as he's concerned, he's not worried about this fight at all. So why is he preparing that hard for the fight? I don't know. If he's not worried about it at all, there's going to be just another day, an easy win, easy W, just another number addition to his resume, then he got nothing to worry about. We all know that Mayweather is very, very adamant about not losing, about being the best, you know, because he is. At 47-0, he's been on top of his game for 20 years or more. Never lost a fight other than the amateur boxing career that he's had. But professional-wise, never lost, not one. Came close. It was, I'd say, Sugar Shane Mosley, the one punch there that that Mayweather held on to him and prevented the knockdown. Not necessarily a knockout, but it was a knockdown. I believe that's the one that it could have been his first knockdown in his entire career. Maidana tried twice last year and failed, but he gave out the best of Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the first fight, not necessarily on the second fight. As we get closer to the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight, there's a lot of talks. I mean, there are literally news, videos, talks, social medias every single day, if not every hour. A lot of assumptions, you know, to these boxing channels, YouTube channels, commentary channels. I mean, you name it. You know, tickets are being sold all over the place. Las Vegas is probably so crowded now, even though we're still about two weeks away from the fight. I guarantee that there's so many people already flying to Las Vegas. Must be nice to be there. I wish I could be there and watch the fight live, but I can't. For some of you guys that are over there, good luck and have a great time. I believe that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is gonna give it his best, you know, contradict the fact that he's saying that he's not gonna do, you know, that he's not gonna work very hard and just gonna be another boxing sparring lesson or just another gym time, as he said before in his past interviews. I mean, that has changed a little bit as we go along. Now he's saying that he's never wanted to win a fight in his entire career. He's never wanted to win so much. That's also because of the pressure from the fans, medias. This fight, we have been talking for 4, 5, 6 years now. 5 years, almost 6. It's the most anticipated, the biggest fight, as far as I can remember, in the sport of boxing. I mean, I have never seen any athlete boxer that's been offered over $100 million for one fight. Mayweather versus Pacquiao are the best fighters at their current weight, at their current division. They are the best. There's no one like them. Yes, Manny Pacquiao has been beaten, has been knocked out, has lost 5 times in the past, but still, he's one of the greatest. Mayweather is the greatest right now. To keep that to try to beat Rocky Marciano's record or tie it up, he's got to be at 49-0 or better. With that said, Mayweather has to re-sign his contract with Showtime in order for him to surpass Rocky Marciano's record at 49-0. And that is if he goes through Manny Pacquiao twice easy, which one, if he wins against Manny Pacquiao, he's going to want a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. It's his choice. Or he fights another guy like Amir Khan or Keith One-Time Thurman. But he's got to, bottom line out front is that he's got to re-sign his contract with Showtime in order to surpass. If he does win against Manny Pacquiao, another fighter, or twice with Manny Pacquiao, that only puts him at 49-0 if he succeeds. But to surpass that at 50-0 or more, then he's got to re-sign the contract. You guys, there's a lot of mixed feelings, if you will. A lot of thoughts of what's going to happen to the fight. What's going to happen in the fight? We don't know. These two fighters could be at their best shape, at their best. Hell, they could be at their prime at the moment, which they are not, but they could be. But it's all about that fight night. It's how they feel about that fight and how they perform and how they apply their training to that fight. Obviously, sometimes you got to adjust. These two fighters are great at adjusting. They can adjust. As we all know, in this fight, it's going to be Mayweather. That's going to be a defensive fighter. Is he going to change that? Not according to the Mayweather episode interview with Stephen A. Smith. He said he's been the best. He's always been the best. He's going to be the same. So according to him, he's not going to change his style. So he's going to be a defensive fighter. That's what he's saying. But we don't know it for sure what he's going to do. Manny Pacquiao, on the other hand, he's going to keep coming. It sucks to say, but for Manny Pacquiao to win against Mayweather and beat him, he's really got to chase him down. And hopefully he doesn't get caught while he does that. Unlike what happened with Marquez. The feints, the cutting off the ring, he's got to be careful. Because Mayweather loves to jab. And jabs, like I said before in my past videos, jabs win fights. When it comes to decision, hell, look at what happened to Matisse versus goddamn Fabardikov yesterday. Fabardikov, I believe that won the second half. First half was Matisse, but because Matisse started off real good, and obviously in the second half still jabbing, he won the scorecard. It was really tight, if you ask me, and if you ask a lot of people also, because I've been reading and I've been watching videos. A lot of people, to include the people that has their own YouTube boxing channel, they think it was a draw, and so did I. But jabs, points count. 113-115, 113-115, and 114-114. That was the Matisse versus Fabardikov fight, and only 2 points split, majority decision. And I hope that's not the same fight that we see on the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight. I hope that we see a knockdown, a knockout. Don't go no decision. If decision comes, I will admit that if it goes to decision, Mayweather most likely 99% of the time will win. So I need, Manny Pacquiao's fans need for Manny Pacquiao to be very aggressive. Careful, cautious, but aggressive. So you guys check out the ESPN Stephen A. Smith interview with Mayweather. It's out now. Just Google him. and you'll see him. Let me know what you guys think of that video and things that he said in that video. It's a short one, about 4 or 5 minutes video. But a lot of stuff there that he said didn't necessarily jive with what he was saying before, as far as styles, techniques, and what he thinks of Pacquiao. As a matter of fact, to close this video out, I'd like to mention that Stephen A. Smith also noticed what I noticed in the press conference of Mayweather versus Pacquiao. It was not the same. There was something wrong there. Mayweather Jr. didn't admit to it, and he's not going to admit to it. But he looked worried and nervous in the press conference. He looked like he was seeing somebody he's never fought before. But he hasn't. But he looked like somebody that was not 100% confident. Because usually he is. You know, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the most confident guy, most cocky, most arrogant, most loudmouth athlete, boxer in the sport of boxing. Not during that press conference. Manny Pacquiao is going to be the same. He's going to be a gentleman. He barely spoke English. So, I mean, he's a great guy, and he's always been a gentleman, and he's known for being humble. That's just his personality. It's never going to change. But Mayweather, on the other side, few of us saw a different Mayweather during the press conference. And that's what Stephen A. Smith was asking Mayweather. We see that he saw something there. He saw something different there. And Mayweather gave him a different reasoning, a BS reasoning, a somewhat out of the question reasoning to try to not answer the question itself. But you guys predict for your own self, make your own assumptions, conclusions. Watch the video. Let me know what you think. When Stephen A. Smith asked Floyd Mayweather Jr. there was something wrong there, or there was something different there. What was it? He wouldn't answer it straight. He wouldn't answer it straight. The way I saw it is where I think Floyd Mayweather Jr. somewhat has doubts of winning against Pacquiao. He has somewhat of a doubt that he's going to lose to this one. That he might just be his first knockdown, not necessarily knockout, because he's got a great defense, unless he gets caught. But I think he'll go down. I think he'll be knocked out in this fight. That's just my prediction, my assumption. You guys are entitled to your own analysis and thoughts. So let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to this new YouTube channel. We'll be uploading videos every day as we get closer to Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight. Again, I'll talk to you on the next one, and peace.